This is my 2009 Corolla. I bought it 13 years ago after my first car, this 1997 Oldsmobile Achieva, started to need repairs that cost well beyond its worth. I'll plead the fifth on why this car is embedded so deeply into that ditch. The Corolla has been paid off for a long time, only has 85,000 miles, and has been extremely reliable up until recently. Over the past few months, the car has started to have significant issues, all culminating in the issue this past weekend that some of you may have already heard about. The car broke down headed to Charlotte Collecticon with similar issues it's been experiencing over the last few months, and even after getting it fixed again, it continued to have similar, now chronic issues. Despite the car being paid off, these issues were starting to financially amount up to what the car would be worth to trade in for a new vehicle. So the decision was made to trade it in and get something new. This is my new 2024 Kia Forte GT. There's a few reasons why I chose Kia. One, I really like the look of them. Two, my mom works in the accounting department of a Kia dealership, so I was able to get it for a good deal. Three, I've actually been interested in the Kia Forte since I purchased my Corolla way back in the day. I was also eyeing those cars at the time. I am an extremely frugal person that typically does not care about flashy new things. I buy most of my clothes at Target or similar department stores. Hell, I kept my car for the last 13 years despite being able to afford something nicer long ago. Not having a car payment was much more important to me than what the car actually was until the car started to experience chronic problems. I'm a person who very much believes in living well below your means. There was one major reason I decided to pull the trigger on a new car so quickly after getting back from Charlotte Collecticon, the Poncho Pikachu sale at Card Party. I sold all 4 of the Poncho Pikachus at Card Party for $11,000. I took that money and put that down on a down payment on this new car. Not only did it knock out almost half the car's cost, it also significantly improved the monthly car payment amount, making the car much more affordable. So despite selling and moving on from cards that I loved owning, I now have a beautiful new car that I'll use every day, will keep me safer on the roads, and will hopefully last a long time into the future. It's important when you have a hobby or a side business to occasionally treat yourself and celebrate your wins. Whether you buy a card for your personal collection, go for a nice dinner, take a vacation, or buy a new car, celebrating your wins will keep you motivated to keep going and help you avoid burnout. Some of us, like myself, work 40 hours a week at a 9-to-5 and then 20 to 40 hours a week doing Pokemon. With work schedules like that, burnout can be very difficult to avoid. When talking on a podcast recently, I mentioned struggling with the idea of purpose when it comes to putting in the time for this side business. Making money and storing money in a bank can provide a rewarding and securing feeling, albeit not very sexy. You can be better prepared for potential financial emergencies or be in a position to buy a once-in-a-lifetime collection if that situation arises. Sometimes those goals can just be dropped at your feet out of nowhere. I wasn't necessarily working toward buying a new car, but the success with the business put me in a much better position to be able to afford one. I know some people will view this video as just flexing or bragging, but this is a channel that shares all of my wins, my losses, and the journey of my Pokemon card business. When I learn something new about myself or the business, I like to share it with you guys in hopes it may help others with burnout or progressing on their own journeys. You guys and the friendships I have made in this hobby are a major reason why I have been able to avoid burnout these past few years. Thank you for supporting my channel and my Pokemon endeavors. We'll see you on the next video.